From what we heard earlier, that this is not taking away the abstinence education. Instead, it is going into a different pot of federal money to get abstinence plus other items. I'd like confirmation of that. And does this follow along in any way from the senator from Senator Northam's bill that we had earlier?
The senator from Spotsylvania, Senator Howe.
Mr. President, thank you. I will attempt to answer the question. I'm not sure about the last part about Senator Northam's bill, but Mr. President, what this item addresses is the executive budget included $382,000 for an abstinence-based education program. The committee did not accept that because as we began to analyze this, we understood that there is a federal abstinence program that is available. So in the Health and Human Resources area, there is always more requests than we can ever hope to honor. We were looking around to try to free up general fund money, so we decided not to accept the governor's amendment, free up that $380-some million, and what we ended up doing was to meet some really special needs that we wouldn't have met otherwise, particularly with so many wounded warriors coming back from being in harm's way with serious brain injuries and needing additional resources in the state. We decided that $382,000 would be better spent on brain injury services. There was around $195 million spent there. And then the Centers for Independent Living, where a lot of these disabled veterans have to reside for a period of time, that was another $116 million. So in large measure, Mr. President, the subcommittee and the Senate Finance Committee felt there was an opportunity to use federal funds for a comparable program. We could free up the general fund money to help brain injured individuals in the Centers for Independent Living. In terms of the second part of Senator Northam, I'm going to have to defer. I'm not clear what that bill was. I can't recall that right now.
The junior senator from Norfolk, Senator Northam.
Thank you, Mr. President. Addressing that, my bill was related to family life education. The teaching of that in our schools, it had no fiscal impact, and it's totally unrelated to this amendment.
The senator from Spotsylvania, Senator Howe.
Mr. President, I thank the gentleman for that refresher course. This action was totally independent and had nothing to do with that bill. Thank you, Mr. President.
The question is, shall the committee amendment be agreed to? All in favor of the motion will say aye. Aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. The committee amendment is agreed to.